Yo, what it do?
Yes,
Mouth breathers. I don't know. That's his shit. I can't do that shit,
I'm about to say,
bro.
you gotta come up with your own shit.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
Knuckle dragons,
Yo, what's
mouth
up?
breathers.
Nah, man, it's campers. We're gonna call y'all campers today. Yeah, what's up, campers?
Sam?
Yeah, y'all, you know what time it is. It's another episode of Living Outside Society's 10. I'm here with my man Cliff. It's your boy Bass, and we are going to go into some topics today. I'm trying to get in like real quick. We ain't even playing around today.
You jumping in.
Yeah, bro, we just going in. Well, anyway, let's properly introduce ourselves, right? So I'm gonna pass it off to my man to my left right now. Y'all know who it is.
Yo, I'm so retarded. I'm like left. I'm on your. I'm retarded. Shit. I'm like.
See, shit is opposite when you look at it on the screen.
A monitor in front of us.
But you know, in real life, you on my left.
A little retarded. Because it's Thursday. It's what time? It's like 10 o'clock now.
I don't even
Thursday
know what time it is. I don't know what day it is. It's been the longest fucking week,
it's
bro.
Thursday.
Yes, it is.
Miss fucking football. Who's playing tonight?
It's the Steelers and the Bengals. So it's Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Flacco.
That's
the old bowl,
game.
nigga. It's the old bowl.
Fuck, that's a shitty game.
Yeah.
But back to the business as usual or business at hand.
Yes.
Once again, this is your boy Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. Cousin Cliff talking shit, and I'm tapping him.
Yo, it's your boy Bass. How low can you go? Death Row, what a brother knows. Jones, and I'm tapping in. And this is another episode of Living Outside Society's Tent.
Sir.
We're coming at you live from Flex Space in Germantown and Philadelphia. For all your podcasting needs, I'm just going to say it right at the top. Come here. My boy Diego hooking us up.
Plug.
That's right, bro. Just coming in using his wonderful facilities and whatnot. It's a beautiful thing, man. So,
plug.
Yeah, man. So let's get to it. Just want to check in with you, my man, see how you're doing this week. Like I said, it's been a long ass week. So I'm a little frazzled, but how's you living?
Shit, I'm so far so good, man. Mentally, I'm good. Everything's good.
That's what's up.
New schedule. The shit with me is now I'm working mornings. So 4:30 in the morning or 5 to 12.
Ooh.
Yeah, 12:30 or 1:30 in the afternoon.
I mean, that's nice you get done early though.
Bro, but here's the kicker. Like it's taken me a little bit to get like better. Nigga, the first week whipped my ass because I was getting in bed at like 9:30 or 10 and only sleeping for 4 or 5 hours. And no bueno.
Yeah.
Nigga, I gotta be in bed at 8:30.
8 what?
8:30 to get 6 hours
What are
of
you,
sleep.
7 years old?
Yo, that's what I feel. I'm like, yo, I'm not a fucking kid. This does not feel right.
But seriously, man, because I remember when I was working at my job before the one I got now, I had to be on the floor ready to work at 5:30 a.m., which is not that early, but it's early enough.
It's early, bro.
So I was getting up at like 4 because driving to work was like 10 minutes. But I remember getting up at 4, like, what the fuck? But I used to stay up late, so I didn't go to bed till like midnight, 1 o'clock every day.
Oh, you were fucking cooked.
Yeah, bro. So I get up there and work a 8-9 hour shift at a fucking manufacturing plant where I'm on my feet all day, and I'm in there 2:30 in the afternoon.
It's not bad, but still.
But I was home, in enough time for my daughter to get off the bus, and that was cool. Help her with her homework and all that good shit. But, bro, getting up early is not the business. So
I have to be up at 3:15.
Shout out to everybody who worked early in the morning, yo.
You some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, word. Seriously, my uncle did that shit for years too, bro. He was up at
my dad.
Yeah, I'm like, how in the world? I can't do it. I'm glad I can roll out of bed and walk down 2 flights of stairs and be in my office.
It's so my reason for doing it, my thought process was because I worked late. Right. So normally it'd be like 1:30 to 10 or 4 to midnight.
Right.
Which is chill because I'd rather be, wake up, do what I want to do, take a nap, then come to work.
Yeah, use a night owl. It's
but
cool.
where I work, all the violence, bullshit, chaos, carnage, shenanigans was happening on the late night.
Nah, bro. Can't do it.
Nigga, old people getting knocked in the fucking head, overdoses, shit like that.
Yeah, you be telling me all kinds of
stories. You be on the phone with me hearing
Hell
the
yeah,
dumb
bro.
shit.
Like that video you sent me, that one boy who was like talking crazy shit.
To me? Or talking shit to me? Or
no, he was like just talking through the window at you, like bent over, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You sound like Black Boomhauer from fucking King of the Hill.
Just like... No one would believe this.
He was like, yeah, what was that thing? Yeah, tell me more. What's that?
Real?
Yeah. Word? Yeah. He was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, what is he talking about?
And I have to walk out of there to get to my vehicle or get on a fucking train with all the crazies. Fuck no.
No, I'm good, bro.
So I'm working mornings now. I'm working downtown. Little hustle for y'all. If you work downtown and you got to be to work at a certain time, I found an early bird special because the first time I parked on the street. That shit was $30 to park for 8 hours.
Just on the street?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Peep this. It's a parking lot on 8th and fucking Chestnut.
Okay.
If you get there, you can get in there. It's a PPA parking lot.
Okay.
They have an early bird special. $18 from 5 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Word.
Dead ass.
That's what's up.
But you have to get in there before 6. If you get there before 6 o'clock, it's 18.
Damn.
Yeah, before 6. So
After 6, what is it?
probably like $30 fucking or something fucking crazy.
Dude,
and
that's
people beat
wild.
it. But the crazy shit is, it's me and like these contractors. It's like the same 4 cars that pull in.
Word.
And as we all wait in line, all right, man, have a good day. I don't know these motherfuckers from Jack.
That's all good, though.
It's that early morning shit.
Working man, bro.
Real
You just
shit.
get in there and be like, hey, what's
Real
up?
shit.
Yeah, dapping each other up and whatnot. I hear you.
Downtown, it's not bad. I get the fuck off right when all the shenanigans start to happen at 12. I'm out. And it's been good. Just whipping my ass, bro.
You just used to like. It's just like anytime you change schedules, bro. It always throws you for a loop, dude. Like I remember going from working in the manufacturing zone to the job I have now, and like I was sleeping normal hours. Like I go to bed at like midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 7 and go to work in the morning. And I'm like, yo, that's cool, but like that switch initially, the first couple weeks, I was like, what the hell? Or like when daylight savings times changes and all that shit.
Ain't that shit coming up?
Yeah, it's coming up in like a month or no, like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah,
first week of November, I think.
Catch up with this shit. It's getting dark at 6.
Bro, they just need to leave that shit alone.
Fuck me up.
My personal opinion. But
Well, yeah, all in all, it's pretty good.
That's what's up.
Got a fucking cat 2 days ago.
Oh, you got a new one?
3-month-old fucking cat. This little terrorist, my man.
Tearing your crib up yet? Or?
No, fuck him. He's actually, he's real chill. He's just adventurous. He's a tabby. He's adventurous. He's a little shit because he stays in the bedroom unless I come in. He'll follow me.
Right.
But nigga, I go down there. First of all, little motherfucker cost me $162
for a cat. Shit.
But it's the vaccines, the shots.
Oh well,
cut his balls, everything.
Okay,
$162.
Yeah, animals is like kids. They ain't cheap,
bro. They had 2 kittens. One name was Pedro. The other nigga's name was Toodles.
Which one did you get?
Take a wild guess.
Toodles.
You know me quite well.
Oodles and Toodles, but nigga.
Peep, as soon as I got him, I said, yeah, we not doing that. They named you Toodles. No, you in a black household, my nigga. We not doing that.
What'd you change this?
Nigga's name is Trayvon Tyson Walters.
There you go, brother. Trayvon Tyson Walters. Hey, what's up, TT?
Toodles. Trey Trey.
Shout out Trey Trey. That's what's up. Shout out to my man Trey Trey.
Ain't no fucking
Welcome to
Toodles.
The fam.
We ain't doing that, little nigga.
Hell nah. Toodles. That's what you call a baby. Now you growing up. You a grown ass man now. You in the house.
You in a black house, nigga. Yeah. Man up.
It's me and Trey Trey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what's up.
All in all, good, man. Let's just getting a little fucked up recording. I done got 2 phone calls from my fucking alarm going off from my fucking crib because...
How come? Tell me why.
Motherfuckers be tall. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Motherfuckers be tall.
Amazons,
6'2" and above.
Man. Amazons, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Had to get a passcode up. I ain't want to get a passcode at all.
Hey, man, sometimes you got it. Like I said, you got to suffer for your art, brother. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, you got to suffer for your art. That's clear.
A fact.
Clear and present danger.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good movie, actually.
It's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. I agree.
What's up with you?
Yo, man, everything's good. Like we went and saw Talia. Well, she came home for the weekend last weekend. My daughter did from college, which is wild to me. Anyway, but we took her back to the crib, and I hadn't seen her new place where she's living at now. So we went over there and took, she gave me a little tour. She's in West Philly. She's right on campus. It's like
34th.
It's on 32nd. And yeah, it's a nice area. And it's, the apartment, because it's called affiliated housing. So it's like an apartment, but it's owned by the school. Mm-hmm. So it's like a 2-bedroom. She got her and 2 other roommates that live with her. The place is enormous, dude. It's got like vaulted ceilings, like 12-foot ceilings.
What about the window? Can you look out? Or is there
you can look out. Well, it's like, cause like it's like a weird W-shaped building. So it's so she's like in the middle of one of the W's. So it's just a bunch of buildings around.
So basically she's looking at other buildings.
Yeah, basically. Right. But like it's a nice area, dude. Like, she's on like the 6th floor or something. And then they decorated it all nice. Mm-hmm. So it's just wild to be like, all right, well,
she got her own place.
Yeah, bro. She's like pretty close to just being out the house the whole time. So I'm like coming to grips with that. She's growing up. She's gonna be 20 this year. Fucked up by all that. Just like, she's growing up. I feel old as shit. So it's just like trying to, but it's great to see her doing her thing and just flourishing and whatnot.
Is Neo from the Matrix still around?
Nah, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they broke up like
I've seen that nigga. I'm like,
a minute
all right,
ago.
Neo.
Yeah, he's tall, but he's no longer.
Or, you know, you remind me of, remember the bull from Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
No offense. But I'm like, yo,
Bro.
he reminds me from the bull from Grandma's Boy.
Now that you say that, that's definitely.
Adios, turd nuggets.
I'll never get metal legs.
Go check out Grandma's
That movie is the shit, bro. That movie is the shit, bro.
Adios. That's right, you bitch ass sons of bitches. Make way for the champ.
Yo, that movie's like
high score. High score.
High
That
score.
means, I mean, I did what? Okay.
that's criminally underrated movie, man.
6 weeks. Yo, that movie. I have so many memories off that fucking movie.
Bro, yo,
Grandma's Boy is
that
elite
shit is
shit.
yeah. What was the monkey's name, dude? The one guy, it was like, because there was the African bull.
pothead.
Yeah, the African bull who was smoking with, and then like they were smoking with a chimp. Yeah.
Yo, in the basement, I forgot about the fucking monkey.
He was like, chill out, Mr. So-and-so.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's the motor, like, fucking white people.
Yo. Yeah, he's just smoking weed in the basement with an African boy and a fucking chimpanzee.
Damn.
Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
watch that tonight.
I'm gonna have to revisit that, John.
Grandma's Boy is great.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
That was super duper weed smoking.
Yeah.
I was smoking Super Troopers and Grandma's Boy.
Dude, that and fucking Half Baked. That was the three.
Classic. Hell yeah.
Yeah, them
Hell
three
yeah.
movies was the ones.
Gotta go with that.
Yeah,
my
so-
bad, bro.
Nah, bro, it's
My
all
bad.
good.
I'm like, he reminded me to
You know, sometimes we get off on tangents, man. It's all good. But yeah, dog, you know, things is good. This week has been great. Work has been crazy busy. But that's a good thing. You know, I'd much rather be crazy busy than not have shit to do. So, you know, it's just like now it's the weather's changing, the lights getting, you know, things is getting dark earlier. It's been like a crazy busy week. It's football season, like all kinds of stuff going on. I'm having a hangover from the Phillies losing in the playoffs, like all that kind of shit.
It's a toxic relationship.
But you know, it's you know, aside from the sports teams in Philadelphia,
I was going to ask you something about that. Who would you rather bring back, Ranger Suarez or Schwarber?
Honestly, Kyle Schwarber as a power hitter, and he don't really play every day as a position player. I'd be okay. As much as I love the dude and as good as he is for the offense, I would let him walk and keep Ranger Suarez.
You like miles on that?
Yeah.
When I saw, I mean, look, what was that? 56 home runs, 126
56, man.
RBIs?
Yeah.
But how old is he?
He's like 33, 34 years old.
What's his name? Andrew Pujols.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally Pujols.
The second his knees go, dude, he's not going to be able to hit the ball. And he's going to be, you know, long fly ball outs instead of hitting home runs.
And it's what we did when what was that year we lost to the fucking Yankees?
2009? 9. Yep.
Same exact thing. You re-signed all the old people.
Yeah, bro.
And that shit pitched us over.
It just it you know, it imploded on you. And like, as you know, that's the thing about Philadelphia sports, man, is just like people get attached to certain players and we don't move on quick enough, and then it kind of comes back to bite you in the ass. But yeah, bro, so that's enough. You know, we're doing that. We're in the midst of a 2-game losing streak with the Birds, but that's, you know, we're gonna get over that. But we'll tie some shit into that a little bit later. That's, you know, but you know, it's everything is gravy, man. I'm just living life, enjoying myself, relishing the fact that I got all these gray hairs and I'm still on this planet to enjoy them. You know, doing the podcast with my homie right here, bro. You know, family life good. All my, you know, yeah, bro. Mom's is good, sis is good, nieces and nephews is good. So, you know, I can't complain, man. It's been a really, really decent past, you know, few months. So, yeah.
All right. Well, you want to take this. So you want to work out the good joint, bad joint first?
Let's do it, bro. Good joint, bad joint.
All right. We was talking about some new segment, as you just heard us recall. We're from Philadelphia, and there's a term that originated strictly from us called John. A John is anything.
For us, by us, perhaps?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
A little FUBU action?
Do your Googles on the FUBU. You'll figure that part out. But
shout out to the 90s.
Where we are now is shout out to the motherfucking 90s. We was just talking about McChickens and McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and the prices from the 90s.
All that shit, bro. Dollar menus.
But Good Joint, Bad Joint is a new segment. Basically, we're going to be discussing like restaurants, food venues, stuff like that, if it was a good joint or a bad joint.
Word.
So you let us know what you think, because what we picked up on, what we saw, the feedback and the engagement whenever we talk about food, the shit goes up. It goes up. Fucking great.
Because they like to see, you know, big bulls talking about food.
Talk about food.
You know what I'm saying?
Clearly.
Delicious.
So what you want to go? You want to start?
No, go ahead. You tell me where you've eaten that you've enjoyed or did not enjoy.
All right. So as you know, my whole thing, I guess my thing for me is going to be like, I'm not going to go to all the spots, but I want to conquer just about every cheesesteak place that I can get to,
Hell
drivable,
yeah. That's
or
what's
whatever. I've already hit most of the places before we had talked about. Again, my stance still is Stella's is the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Now, caveat to that, they've gotten so busy that when you call, they tell you off the rip. Like, for instance, yesterday, the reason why I went where I went,
right?
I was supposed to go to Stella's.
Okay.
Call. Hey, thanks for going to Stella's. It's going to be a 45 to an hour wait.
For a cheesesteak?
It's what they make pizza, everything else, but they said off the rip. 45 minutes to an hour wait. And I'm like, and here's the kicker. It's a 40-minute drive to get up there. So you're telling me by the time I get up there, my food might even be made?
That's crazy.
I'm okay, but I got to wait. And then bringing back hot food, it gets cold.
Yeah, bro, you can't.
You
just got to eat it right there, bro.
It's not fucking worth it.
Post up on a trash can outside like Wawa.
Fuck Wawa. Fuck Wawa. Yeah. Old days, though, you could do that shit.
People still be doing that shit, bro.
That's some elite Wawa knowledge right there.
That's right, bro. That's how we do in the county.
So again, like I said, for me, it's mostly just trying to tackle all the cheesesteak spots or what people are talking about.
Word.
Hit Stella's, they hit me with the 45 minutes to an hour. I was like, yeah, thanks. I appreciate y'all. Hung up. So I made a pivot. It's a spot in Maple Glen called Verona Pizza. And if you get some time, you look and you'll see it's going viral.
I've heard about that spot. I just saw somebody do a review about that shit this past weekend.
Bro, so it's in between. If you know the back road of like Horsham to Fort Washington, it's Susquehanna Road, Limekiln Pike.
Yeah.
It's back there.
Okay.
It's not hard to get to at all.
That's what's up.
Pulled in, it's in like a little business district. There's a fucking, I forgot the name of the supermarket, like an Aldi or Giant or whatever. I know the area. It's okay, but when you get up there, you're going to recognize some things that might not be recognizable.
Such as?
You might be the only raisin in the rice bowl, unfortunately, when you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Only drop of oil in a bowl of milk, as my mom's used to say.
Real shit.
Yeah, bro.
I almost got hit. I parked my car. I'm walking towards the restaurant, and there's a stop. I'm weird with stop signs. Like, if there's cars, I'll let the cars go, and I'll wait for every car to go, and I'll cross. Bro, I get to the stop sign. It's a dude in the truck and a woman in like I forgot what she was driving. The dude was like, hey, go ahead. I said, no, you go. He takes off. The woman just stares at me while she's going through the stop sign. She was just like,
who are
beaming
you?
On me.
Really?
I was just like,
she was trying to stop and invite you back to the crib. That's why
I wish that was the case, but in the back of my head, I'm like, racism is everywhere.
Yeah.
Racism is fucking everywhere.
That's just a pessimistic route, or raw talking, man.
Fuck.
Pessimistic clips.
But Pete, she didn't even like fuck with me or like give me the option. Like, hey, go ahead. It was just like, I wish you would.
Yeah,
I'll hit you.
I got the right of way.
Just beaming on. I'm like, all right, cool.
Darky.
I didn't even want to say that. Yo, fucking darky. What's he doing up here? And it's like, bitch, this ain't that far.
I'm trying to get some cheese steaks.
Yeah. So walk in. First of all, the place it's a small spot. Small. And this is how you know the place is rocking and rolling. It's maybe 5 or 6 tables on the inside, 4 tables on the outside.
Word.
All the tables outside were full. Just about half the tables were full with families eating their food.
See?
So I'm like, all right, what fucked me up? And this is, by no means am I trying to be disrespectful or anything to anybody, any race, culture, anything like that. But anytime you walk into a restaurant, normally who do you see working in the kitchen?
It's like Mexicans.
Our brown cousins.
Yeah.
Nigga, walked in there. Saw a bunch of Italian brothers back there.
Word?
I'm dead fucking serious.
Word.
Italian niggas talking that shit in the back. And I was like, oh, this is different.
That's
okay.
Yeah, you don't see that on
Fuck me up.
like on the regular.
Fuck me up.
Yeah, that'll definitely like throw you for a loop. You walk in and be like, what?
Walked in. Well, hold on. I'm going to try to speed this up for you, too. My bad.
Right, it's all good.
So I called before because it's like a 30-minute drive. I call. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Name's Clef. Guy's like, oh, shit, I like that. What do you have? And I said, I'll take a cheesesteak. And I ordered a cheesesteak, a Philly way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, let me do salt, pepper, ketchup, light mayo, fried onions.
Word.
Let me get sweets, hots, and pickles on the side. Okay. He's like, ho. Can you say it again for me? This is what the kid said on the phone.
Word.
And he's like, you want a cheesesteak? What do you want on it? And I'm like, salt, pepper, ketchup, light mayo, fried onions. So, okay, cool. What sweets? You mean pickles? I'm like, yeah, pickles, sweet peppers, hot peppers. He said, you want them on the steak? I said, no, on the side. Oh, you're going to put those on the steak? He's saying this to me on the phone. It's like,
he was like, I've never heard this before.
But that will fuck me up. I was like, okay, I'm definitely taking a trip where that's a
you're venturing into my territory now. You know what I'm saying?
Up there.
That's how we do out. And nobody puts anything. It's just like
steak,
ketchup, salt, pepper, fried onions, bro. That's it.
So I told him everything I want, and I got the hot pepperoni pizza, and that shit was banging. I should have took a picture, but it's basically big ass pepperoni cups.
You got the cups?
Yeah, Dabba Regatta with the fucking basil over the pizza.
Oh shit,
bro, shit was fucking amazing.
That sounds delicious.
Price point for everything I got, $46.
That ain't bad,
nigga. A steak and a pizza, that's high.
Hey man,
it's basically
in this economy, bro.
True, we were talking about that.
Like that shit is expensive nowadays.
He said $46. I'm like, all right, I'm not tripping. How long? He said maybe 25 minutes. Hit traffic on the way up. Now, fast forward to a woman hit me with the nigga, you damn darky. Walk in, say Cliff. My number was 236. I sit down.
Damn, you know
everything come up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nigga, I'm
got that.
Got it. Food came out fast. I had a little bag. They thanked me for everything. Cool.
That's what's up.
Company comes. We sit down. She's my guinea pig. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch her eat the steak. So first of all, she takes the joint out. She's like, "This is so heavy." I'm like, all right, that's a good sign.
Yeah, like from what I see, they got a big.
It's
got
husky as fuck.
Yeah, husky steaks is where it's
See
at.
the roll.
Okay.
Everything. Watching her. She takes it and she's just like, "This is the best cheesesteak I've ever had in my life." She's from Jersey. She's from Jersey. But she's had. I got her. Where the fuck do we eat? I got her a steak from Del Rossi's. Okay. I got her a steak from somewhere. She said, "This is good."
Right.
She said, "This is the best cheesesteak she ever had in her life."
Wow.
She had 2 slices of pizza. Oh, I did some big bag shit, nigga. I had some points on the KFC app. I got honey barbecue wings and wedges.
Look at you, man. You treating her right.
We got big bag last night.
You got a smorgasbord.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Made it solid. Did that.
That's what's up. You put some veggies in there.
You fucking right. Had to.
Hell yeah.
All in all, the cheesesteak for me, Verona pizza, so first of all, the pizza is fucking
immaculate.
Pizza's fucking. It's a really really good pizza. It's fucking.
I'm about to
nice.
try this spot out. I need to go.
It's a really good pizza.
All right, cool.
Get a pizza. I'll say like an 8.5, 8.6 out of 10.
Word
for the pizza. The cheesesteak, I'd say it's in my top 10.
Word.
Probably like 5 or 6.
Okay.
It bumped some spots. It bumped a lot of spots.
That's saying a lot, bro.
Lot of spots.
That's saying a lot.
Real shit. Shout out to Verona Pizza. If you got time, take the drive up there. Eat it there. Don't take it home because wherever you're coming from, you're looking at 20 minutes to a half an hour. That's a soggy steak.
You want fresh.
You want to sit there and eat that shit. As long as the weather permits, sit outside. That steak's it's a top 5 fucking steak in my opinion.
That's what's up, man.
Top 5 steak.
I need to get there.
It's a good John.
It looks delicious.
Verona, yeah. Verona Pizza, Verona Pizza, super duper good John.
All right.
Super duper good.
That's what's up, man. So
what you got? Here we go.
So this is I'm gonna keep it local to me.
All right.
It's not cheesesteaks. I'm as a person who lived on the West Coast, I found myself becoming a connoisseur of the burrito.
All right.
Right. So I've been looking for a good burrito spot for the longest time, especially around here. Like there used to be a spot when I lived in Oakland. It was called the Burrito Shop. It was my favorite place.
I think you told me about this.
This place was delicious, man. Like the burritos were like probably big around as my forearm. Them joints was husky as fuck. They had the one, it was called a surf and turf. It had steak, shrimp, all the fixings. The joints were like, they were huge and it cost like $9.
Old school Chipotle prices.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Old school Chipotle prices.
So like, Chipotle is good in a pinch if you want to do that, but I'm trying to find a mom and pop spot. So anyway, around my way in the town I live in, it's probably about 10-minute drive from the crib. There's a spot, it's called Taco Maya.
Okay.
So I've been going there for probably like a good 2 years now. When I first found it, Karen saw it somewhere. We saw advertisement for whatever. I went over there and got it. They do all sorts of shit. They got tacos, burritos, taquitos, like everything you could possibly ever want. They do burrito bowls in that joint, kind of like Chipotle does. But when I tell you, bro, their burritos are massive.
Old school Chipotle vibes.
Like massive,
bigger than
dude.
Chipotle.
Like you go in there, they have the bar set up. You get your they pull out the burrito, you get that joint. They're like, what you want? White rice, Spanish rice, black beans, pinto beans. They got like 5 to 6 different types, or no, it was like 8 different types of meat. You can get shrimp, you can get tilapia, you can get fucking carne asada, all kinds of shit.
Stay away from tilapia, nigga.
They got all like the fresh toppings you put in there. They make their own salsa, bro. Put all that stuff together. They got queso. They got fucking like grilled onions. They got raw onions. They got pico. They got corn salsa. Look, I'm going in, bro. I'm in here because I was like, they reminded me of living out in California when I was there, right? So I was like, all right, it looks good. Smell good when I walked in there. But I got the burrito, took that shit home. grubbed on it. I was like, yo, this is it. It's like, it's giving me California burrito vibes. And I was just like, yeah, this is going to be my new go-to place whenever I'm craving Mexican.
Did you do a little rojo?
I used the green
verde,
salsa, man.
The verde, salsa verde. You know what I'm saying?
So you listen to my accent. Salsa verde. Yeah.
You know what I'm
you got to roll the R's,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Rojo, verde.
Rojo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That's what it, you know. But their sauces are delicious. Like the whole, like everything in there, man. I've had tacos from there. I've had quesadillas from there. And I get the burrito usually because that's my go-to. I've been getting burrito bowls lately just because I want to try it out. Delicious.
What's the price point?
It's about, for the burrito, I think it's like $12 or $13.
Still not. That's nice for a burrito.
Yeah, bro. So
not bad.
and like they give you like a little tiny bag of homemade chips with it, and they make their own salsa.
Got salsa. They get it to you for free?
Yeah.
Oh, that's love. Okay.
The chips and salsa come with
love.
it. That's like part of the package when you order your burrito. So, dog, it's definitely a good joint.
Taco Maya.
Taco Maya is what it's called.
Where?
It's in Chester Spring, or no, it's technically
Say this nigga.
Lionville, Pennsylvania. It's out in the county, y'all. So
Pass keys up there. Up. I don't want to say where, but you far. Nigga.
no, so
Turnpike ass
all the
nigga.
people in the band, they always say like, "Oh, you live in Canada, don't you?"
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm like, you far as shit, Canada.
Turnpike ass.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you come out to the crib, the suburbs, bro. I'm gonna treat you to some good ass Mexican food, bro.
Taco Maya.
Taco Maya, delicious.
Get up there. Try
Shout
I
out.
definitely
Yeah.
want to try that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Like, and like I said,
How's the service?
Service is awesome, man. Everybody's super friendly in there. They got at least like 2 or 3 dudes making burritos or whatever meal you want to get in there. They got a bunch of people working the registers. You always see people in there. Like, I've never not gone in there. It may not be like slammed, but it's always busy.
Question: Who was making the food?
Oh, it's all like Latinos in there that work there.
That means something, bro.
It's all
That means
it's all authentic shit,
what I'm
bro.
saying?
Or as authentic as you can get in Pennsylvania.
I hate to say this. So good John, bad John.
Good John.
Super
definitely.
good John.
Very good John.
All right, so we from Philly, right? So
Yeah.
our main thing is cheesesteaks, hoagies, shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's gonna sound fucked up, but if you're from Philly, you'll understand this. When you walk into a hoagie shop in Philly, so for me, Marinucci's is the best place. I got to get you to Marinucci's.
I need to go down there. I heard good things about that spot too.
I love y'all. Marinucci's, yo, we follow each other on Instagram. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
That's saying something.
Hook us the fuck up.
Hey,
Send us something. I'll send you a
please.
clip. I love Marinucci's.
Yeah,
But
I'll
here's
give
the
you free
kicker.
advertisements.
If I don't get a small hint of racism when I walk into the place,
Okay.
I don't want the food.
Okay.
And what I mean is, if you make hoagies, it's probably going to be like an Italian person.
Oh,
back
yeah,
there
that's how it is.
making the hoagie.
That's
at
like-
Ricci's.
That's one of my favorite like pizza spots. Is this place called Leone's?
Okay.
In Downingtown.
Okay.
And it's owned by 3 brothers, like 3 Italian brothers. They got all kinds of people working behind the counter and whatnot. But like the one dude, like this homie I went to high school with, the one brother who owns the place is married to my homie's sister, older sister. So like I was in there one day, like on just like out there for lunch with my lady, and I saw my homie's mom in there, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing here?" She's like, "Yeah, my daughter is married to one of the owners of the spot."
Okay.
And I'm like, "I love this place.
I'm in here.
Yeah, but they're all 3 Italian brothers. Like it looks like some mob shit going on because they be in the like when you go in, sometimes they're having like meetings or like they're doing inventory, but they're sitting at like one of the booths in there,
Looking like they
just
organizing
just
hits of
like
business
bro,
and
it
shit.
looks like the scene out of fucking Sopranos.
Where they sitting going around. I know exactly what
Yeah,
you
they
mean.
just be in there like talking shit and like pointing at stuff and like reading on papers, but they be like walking in the back room for a hot minute and then coming back out. Or one brother will come out from somewhere and like go over to the table and say some shit and they'll be like, "Yeah, and then like you'll see him gesturing and then he'll walk away and some other motherfucker will come over to, I'm like, yo, that's Don Vito right there. I'm like, that's fucking
pussy.
yeah, that's what's my name, Tessio?
Damn, Tesla.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro,
That's
it's-
Godfather shit.
bro, it's definitely some
People,
shit.
what I was saying, what I meant by like a little bit of racism is they're rude, or you know what? Rudeness, not racism. Forgive me.
There you go.
When you walk inside of a place, they're consistently rude to everybody.
Okay.
Hey, what do you ordering? Take out or pick up? And it's like, what? I just want to take out or pick up. It's
Yeah,
like,
they
yo,
just-
see
they
me
trying
and
to hustle
shit.
you through the line,
because
bro.
it's so fucking busy.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it. When you walk in, you're in line and you walk up and the woman, I think she's nice, but she does the same thing, and I'll peep it. She's the same way with everybody. White, black, everybody. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even fucking mad.
That's just a sign of being busy, man.
Right.
I get
That's
you.
a good thing. Forgive the racism part. I was just saying it like, you
Just
know what?
rudeness. I get
just
you.
rudeness. A little bit of some rudeness. I'm okay with that.
That's just like that spot in Chicago. What's the joint called?
Wiener
Wiener
Circle?
Circle? Hell yeah.
Wiener's
I need to
fucking
go out
circle.
there, man, because I want to get with some of them ladies.
When I was out there 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't. Chicago big as shit. I didn't realize that.
that's a
until
big
I went out
yeah,
there.
bro. It's places.
We're driving. We stopped somewhere and I got a pork chop sandwich. Sausage and something else. And the chick I was with, she wound up eating. The shit was good. But I was like, where's this at? I'm not driving 40 minutes to go get insulted to eat a fucking glizzy. Like, the fuck? No, nigga.
That's a tourist trap, bro.
But I drove from Indiana. Into Chicago.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
No.
Yeah, if he was in Chicago, then yeah, maybe.
Fuck no.
I'm not driving. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Changing states to go get fucking cussed out.
To get. And it's told the food's mediocre from what I heard too. It's not even great food.
I mean, it depends. I've heard good things about the dogs. I just know anything else is good there.
It's late night drunk food.
That's all right. Yeah. Sometimes you got to get that late night drunk on, but in the middle of the day, that's cool.
I'm about to say day drinking is elite. Yeah. Definitely a fucking
seriously,
elite.
Man. I'm too old for that shit anymore though.
But yeah, let us know what y'all think about that. If there's any places y'all think we should hit up, any ideas, stuff like that, tap in with us. Again, I'm selling my fucking soul right now. Marinucci's, please tap in with us. Verona, tap in with us. I thoroughly enjoyed everything I had from fucking Verona. Word. I will be going to I'm going back. I'm going back to that motherfucker.
That's a good recommendation. You know, if he say you're going back, that means the food good.
I'm going back there. Yeah. So that's going to be my new shit.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I like that. All right, that was
that was not bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quick and dirty. I like it. I like it.
Funny motherfucker.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we live in this era right now where everything is tied into the fucking internet, right?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, so my job, I was thinking about this shit like a week ago. So at my job, I'm a cashier, basically. Okay. So people come, they ask me directions, shit like that. I work at 8th and Market Street.
Right.
Mm-hmm. This is like 9 o'clock in the morning. I had a person come and say, hey, could you tell me how to get to 901 Market Street? We're at 8th and Market. This woman had a cell phone.
And she's asking you for directions.
Yes. Bro, you could have seen my face. It took everything inside of my balls and my soul to not be like, see that? That'll tell you everything.
Got that device? I wonder, it'd be amazing if you had a device in your pocket that could tell you exactly where you want to go, down to the minute how long it'll take you to get there.
Walk, drive, bus, it tells you all of it. Didn't get rude with her. Just said, hey, you know what? Do me a favor, Fish. Go in, hit Google, do this. See a little walking thing? She's like, yeah. I was like, where's this at? She said, well, how do I get out? And I said, all right, come on. So I got out the booth, get on the elevator, walk up top. We are literally on 8th and Market Street.
Right.
The fucking John was like, go down 1 block. You've arrived at your
Get the fuck out of here.
And when she did it, she looked at me like, why'd I ask you? And I'm just like, why the fuck did you ask me?
Now, the fuck? Question. How old was this woman?
Like our age.
Word.
Like 40. You know what? She had a little some shit with her, some substance abuses. Okay. So I don't know.
Well,
even if you got a cell phone, it got you, it literally was like walk 100 feet or some shit, arrive at destination. I don't know why the fuck you asked me, sis.
See, that's the wildest part, man, because we've become so dependent on that shit. Like, but sometimes you forget, you know what I mean? Like, especially being a certain age, like you're talking about, we're so connected to everything right now with the internet, bro. But like, we realized, and we were from an era where we like could be disconnected for times.
Okay.
So like some people don't realize that like talking to a human being is even an option,
which is so fucking nuts.
Which is crazy. Like the fact that she asked you shows you where like how old she was. Because somebody would have just instantly been like, I'm not even gonna ask nobody. I'm just gonna plug in my phone and go.
So Pete, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because me and you come from the era where the internet wasn't ever-present.
All-encompassing.
Yeah, there you go. Ever-present, all-encompassing. It just wasn't.
Yeah.
So for me, I just started thinking, I'm like, yo, we're fucking cooked. We're cooked as a fucking civilization because the internet literally is fucking everywhere.
It's in everything.
Look what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Those fucking things, that thing. Yeah. Everything's the fucking internet.
We're talking to people who are not face-to-face with us.
On the fucking internet.
We're interacting with people from different states. Like it's like we could talk to them like we was just on live earlier.
Yeah, and motherfuckers.
And somebody like a girl from Texas tapped in,
which
and
is
it was
fucking nuts. Like what?
Yeah, bro. But that happens all over. You got people all over the world that tune into like different podcasts and like internet streaming Jones. But that's one thing I was talking with Karen earlier today, and like it's amazing to think about like when we were younger, when the internet was in its infancy. And like, you know, you would sign on. You had to do it with dial-up.
There you go.
That shit was loud as fuck. It was raunch. Like, yeah. But you get on there, like it would cost you money. You would run your parents' phone bill up. They would cuss you out because you was on that shit too long. And then you was like, you had to be without internet for like a month and a half until the bill got paid down.
You had to recoup that money.
And then like they'd be like, all right, you can do it again. And
my fault.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like nowadays, like kids don't even have to think about that. Like it's literally in your pocket at all times. Like you'll see people just scrolling through shit. I do this. I'm guilty of it.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'll sit at home watching TV, but I'll be on my phone playing a game or looking on fucking like Instagram or whatever while I'm doing some other shit, streaming services on my television. Or, you know, like taking a phone call or answering a text or being like, you know, whatever, on my computer looking some shit up because I got work or something to do or doing graphic design projects for people that I got to send them. And it's just like all this shit constantly being connected all the time. It's just like never in a million years when I was a kid did I think that this would be the way it was.
Do you remember? So hold on. Me and him are from the era where you had to read a fucking map. We had to read maps.
Bro, we printed out MapQuest directions to go places.
Go to the library. If you didn't have a printed crib, you went to the library, you printed out directions on MapQuest.
You had to call the place you was going to and be like, I'm coming from here.
Nigga.
That's the...
Hold on, where?
Yeah, where you coming from?
Hold on.
Yeah.
95.
You're going to come down. You're going to come down 95. And
Hang
blah, blah,
left.
blah. Yeah.
Look at stop sign.
If you get down to the Wawa on this street, you went too far. Turn around. Come. Yeah, bro. Exactly.
We're from that fucking era.
And it's wild to think about that. Like, I don't even like, I remember that time, but it feels like it was so
far away. So long ago. And galaxy far away.
And that's the craziest part because I remember like when I first got my first iPhone.
Oh, shit.
It was when we were living in California. And the first time I used my GPS, like we were driving around in Berkeley and like we were up in the Berkeley Hills and it wasn't like GPS back then wasn't like it is now.
Yep. I'm about to say.
So they were like, I was driving, it was giving me a direction. It was like, turn right here. And then I'm like, there is no road to turn right. So I would like turn down the street and the dot on my phone would not turn. It just kept going straight like into like there was like a lake or some rivers or some shit. And like it literally took the dot like it was in the water. And I was like, that's not where I'm at. And then it was like, you know, it didn't say it was recalculating, but then the dot would like stop moving, and then all of a sudden it would be like, and you'd be like somewhere else, and I'm like, where the fuck am I?
That was the worst feeling back when GPS was something new. When you got somewhere and it said rerouting and it spun, and you'd have to pull the fuck over like, wait, because you're not gonna get me fucked up.
That's if you had connections, bro.
How about that?
And that's crazy because we just went on vacation this summer, and we was up in like, you know, rural ass Pennsylvania, like way out there. It was like 5 hours away. It wasn't that far out.
That's far, nigga.
But like we're in
Lucing.
Yeah, but like it's
that's where I was. That's a fucking
Cherry Springs State Park is where we went to.
Right on. That's far.
Yeah, so it was a little far.
That's for sure.
But like,
right on.
We got to the point where we're like driving and like Karen's GPS stopped working for a hot minute, and we were all like, "What do we do?"
Right.
Like we can't.
We're fucked up.
We just had to wait, and then it like reconnected somehow. But like you're in an area where there's not that many cell towers and you're not connected and you feel so lost when that shit happens, bro.
It's fucking nuts.
It's crazy. Whereas before, like if you was lost, you'd be like, I'm gonna go find a phone booth. I'm gonna give somebody a phone call. Or you pull out a paper map.
A fucking map.
Be like, I'm gonna take State Route 92 over this, you know.
And we good.
Yeah, Route 3 to Route, you know, whatever, and then you good to go. But
the internet fucks me up because now we grew up in an era. The reason why I asked them that was because we grew up in an era where you could log the fuck off the internet.
Yeah.
And that was it. No one would bother you.
You're not
there
connected.
was no cyberbullying. It wasn't all this, I don't want to say weird shit in reference to cyberbullying, but like you just signed the fuck out and that was it. It wasn't there. There was no communication.
You didn't think about it when you were off until you got back on and then you're like living it. But now it's just like, it's constant.
Go online and call somebody retarded.
Well, that's the craziest part, man. Is like you get like the fact, like it's amazing how much more connected like we are,
trying to go. Yep.
But how much more disconnected we are because of like this. Because like people don't have face-to-face interactions anymore.
It's so not the norm.
I was just joking around, like people were using dating apps. I was like, I remember the days where we use analog dating apps. It's called The Bar.
Right. How about first round's on me? What's this young lady drinking?
Yeah, we got that analog dating app. We just showed up somewhere and talked to somebody.
That was it. That was the fuck.
It's just wild, man. That like, yeah, you're constantly in it. You're constantly connected. Like people can reach you from your job, from like your family members. You know, anybody who's anybody. You can like, it's anybody. You know. Case in point, we hopped on TikTok.
Yeah.
When we first podcast a couple months ago, and dudes from I don't even know where the fuck dude was clowning me about my weight.
Yeah, don't know you. Didn't.
I'm
even,
like,
yo,
we out here just having a good time, trying to like interact with folks, have a good time doing podcasting or whatever. And somebody just sees me on whatever this is on your YouTube, and he has some shit to say that you would never say to my face. If you've seen it, bro, I'm a large individual. I will ham your ass up if I have to. I'm a very calm, collected brother.
Don't let this nigga lie to you.
But no, I'm calm and collected, but just don't test me, man. Because I may look like I'm a big ass teddy bear, but there's a grizzly inside this motherfucker, and I will bite you.
You know what I'm saying? I will slap fire. I will bite you. You say some dumb shit to me in the fucking face. Bro,
it's just crazy to think that like people are so bold that they have the wherewithal to talk shit to people that they don't know. And they be saying some of the craziest, wildest shit that you would never say to somebody's face.
Hold on, I got you. The reason why I brought that up was because I said go online and call somebody retarded. Go online and say like racial slurs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go online and talk some crazy shit.
That shit happens all the time.
But we've got to the point now where there literally is repercussions for your actions.
Oh, they will dox you, bro. Nigga. People putting all your information on.
Hold on,
you think you're anonymous.
Hold on, nigga.
Oh, he's going in here.
I need you to listen to this, Sean. When I tell you this is one of the greatest moments, this is the most viral clip ever.
Right.
It's this dude. His name is Tamo.
Okay.
Tamo is he does Pokemon. He's like us, basically.
Yeah.
I don't say a nerd, but he's just into other shit.
He likes,
He's on TikTok Live, opening up TikTok shit. Some white boy jumps on, starts calling him nigger, all this crazy shit.
Bro.
Check this out. Check this fly shit. I want you to hear this shit.
All right.
Listen, what's this? Hi, I'm real life.
Yo,
nigga. Cooking.
What?
Cooking. Listen. Lovely.
Wow.
Beautiful.
What?
Wait till he ends it.
Wow, bro.
There's no amount of money. Emma, when your legs, your feet are tired, those white lights are beaming on you.
Word.
Nigga.
Yo.
Nigga. I seen that shit. I watched that clip like 30 times. Hi, I'm real life consequences.
Dog. Now,
nigga.
On the flip side of that shit, how scary is it that dude could find out literally every fucking thing about that one dude simply because he has access to the internet?
Yep.
That is he found out the town, his daughter's name,
his mother's death.
His dead mother's name, his baby mama's name, where he served in the Navy, what church my nigga went to.
In a small town in Texas.
In a small town. Like, wow, bro. But that's the thing. Like, if you really think about it, like people, this is the funny thing is about the internet is everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna try and like protect my identity and I'm gonna do all these things. Blah, blah. Bro, if you've posted anything anywhere at any time in the 50 years that the internet's been a thing,
you cooked.
You're in there, bro. That people will be able to find you. You can VPN as much as you want to. You can LifeLock all your shit.
Don't backlog.
Somebody will find out the information if they really, really want to. And that shit is frightening. And now on top of that, they have tools like AI that can assist them to do that type of shit. I seen the Terminator, motherfucker. I know what's coming.
I'm gonna give you something else too. Sidebar: the post and everything else. If your shit, first of all, any post or anything like that, 192.168 and those last two digits, that's how they find you, nigga. It's called what the fuck's that shit?
It's an IP address.
Yeah, your IP address, nigga. That's what the fuck it's about. But I brought that up because of that what I saw right there, and I saw this and it fucked me up. Do you know that there's a demographic of people that have been offing themselves because they're interacting with the fucking AI? People are literally offing themselves because they talk to their AI and they have mental issues and they talk to the AI like, how do I look? And the AI, because they've I guess developed or progressed, hey, I don't like how you look. You look ugly. This and a third. Motherfuckers are offing themselves off
Because
of what the AI is telling them.
Yeah, bro. That you know.
It's fucking nuts.
I've seen that movie, bro.
Her. It wasn't her or Joaquin Phoenix?
Bro.
I watched
her,
half of it and was like,
fucking Ex Machina with
oh shit, the old joint. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Terminator. There's any war games, bro, like from the 80s.
Matt, what's my name? Shit.
Matthew Broderick, bro.
Yeah, from Biloxi Blues. Yeah, Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller, exactly. But I'm saying like all that shit, bro. It's like we're at that era now where like there is zero secrets. There is zero.
That shit is over.
Like you can't hide. Like you think you can hide. You think you're anonymous, but people, if they are willing to find you and put in enough work, they will find out who and what you are doing and where you are, and they can let everybody and their mama know that.
I didn't like it, but I like it because people are being I'm real life consequences
Exactly.
when you do that. It's
like,
the truest moment of fuck around and find out. And I have time today.
I like the fact, like you always see people like speeding down the highway and you're like, where's the cops when you need them?
How about that?
You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what that's the same type of situation. Like people's out there wilding out on the internet thinking they can just run around like it's the Wild West and do whatever the hell they want to. And guess what? Miss or sir, you're welcome to real life consequences, baby.
Tell them, don't tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Tell them about me.
Yeah, there is no amount of money. There is no apology I will accept. Yeah.
Cook that nigga.
Hey, bro.
Last one with the internet. Remember? Well, hold on. No, you said it. I said your first thing was buying an iPhone. That was your first time. The internet.
That was not my first time because I had the internet previously. But
like you really like,
But that's I'm connected. Like I can sit here and FaceTime my mom who was 3,000 miles away.
Right.
And it's just like, that's like Star Trek shit. Like you remember watching that on TV? People with the watches and all that stuff. Like we're in those times now. The only thing we ain't got is hoverboards and flying cars, bro.
Shit, I'm pretty sure
they got them, but they're not like mass produced.
I think hoverboards are around.
They're coming around, but they're not like it's not common like you thought it would be.
It's the thing for me with the internet, and again we can land it on that. I just brought it up.
Yeah,
for me it was Facebook.
Hell yeah.
We're old enough. See, you young motherfuckers don't remember this. Facebook wasn't public. You had to have a fucking university fucking address in order to get on fucking Facebook.
You had to be invited to use it.
Yep. It started off like Harvard. It started off Ivy League schools. They started pro doing shit. And then you got into it. If you didn't have a university email, there was no Facebook.
Nah.
I realized the internet was a thing when I got on Facebook. I was Facebook heavy back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But then I started reading paragraphs from people that I didn't know, and I'm like, wait, it's a lot of fucking opinions. Wait, this motherfucker's saying some real divisive shit.
Oh yeah.
Let me, and I was on Twitter too. I realized Twitter was powerful when you saw it. I'm like, you know what? Let me not jump into that, because once you put this out there,
it's out there.
It ain't no going back.
It's out there.
That's when I realized this shit was real with the internet.
Yeah,
bro.
it's I mean, like,
that's when I realized it.
It's crazy just to think about how quickly and how far we've progressed from where we started when we were younger to where we are now. Now think about where we're going to be in another like 5-10 years from now.
I don't even want to think that hard, because we'll be the old men trying to figure it the fuck out. Well, not really, because I'm gonna be,
we'll be in it though. And that's the crazy part, is like, it was like our parents' generation, like they're still having problems. Like they can use technology, but it has, it takes them a little bit more time to get acclimated to new shit. And I'm the same way, dude. Like this whole TikTok shit, like we was talking about earlier.
right.
I don't even know. Like I'm like, most of the time I'm just like, I don't want to because I'm old, but I could figure it out if I wanted to. Yeah. But it's just like, think about where technology is going to be in 5 years, dude.
It's fucking nuts. Just if you are a level-headed individual, if you're grounded, you know who the fuck you are. The internet is real, but then you have to keep yourself, like I said, humbled and measured, because it'll inflate your ego, it'll deflate your ego, it'll take you places that you don't want to go. But the main thing is just knowing who the fuck you are and not to fall victim to the internet.
And make sure you go out and touch grass
like a motherfucker.
Interact with real people. And see that like real life still exists.
That's a fact.
And the world is not just the internet.
On your fucking phone.
There is so much more out there than just that. Go ahead and experience it. That's my advice to you, yo. Like, disconnect every once in a while. Just go experience the world.
It's cool to just go outside and not. Yo, we could go outside and not be contacted.
Bro, we would go outside all damn day and not even like think about being anywhere close to like anything.
Parents didn't bother us. Our parents didn't even worry about us.
You didn't, they had no way of contacting you. You like think about that shit.
Yeah.
Like I have an app on my phone. I can see the location of where my daughter's at because her phone's in her pocket right now if I wanted to.
But us?
Yo, I would be out wilding out in the middle of the day, swimming all day, running around, riding bikes, places I wasn't supposed to be.
Yep. Bruh.
Now we didn't record none of that shit. Thank the Lord.
That part. Nigga.
Dog, some of the shit I did in college, bro, thank God there was no cell phones back then because I would be... Can't run for office.
I'm about to say, nigga, you might not have a job. The way the internet works now.
That's true. That's true.
Jobs will look at that shit and say,
they was
hey,
like, what is
dog.
on your social medias?
In 2018, you said suck a big fat dick, you fucking poser.
Yeah.
Who was that to? And you're just like, fuck.
That was like 20 years ago, man.
Doesn't matter.
They fired.
Doesn't align. Yeah, it doesn't align with our views and this and the third, so we have to cut you because you said
man.
that.
That's crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking nuts with the internet.
The internet's
man.
a wild thing, man.
But yeah, again, like you said, get out, talk to the people, touch people.
Yeah, man.
Put your foot or your feet on fucking ground.
Touch grass.
It's a fucking nice thing
go
to
out
go
there and
do.
experience the real world. It's a beautiful place.
So we're going to keep this on the internet. The internet is the theme again. We're trying to come up with more theme-based episodes where we're following the bouncing ball. So, Choppy, I want to end it with the Eagles.
Okay.
I want to end that. But so I think the hot button topic, at least for me, what I saw was Jay-Z is on, I forgot what you call it, but the board for the Super Bowl entertainment.
He's like the entertainment liaison or something. I forget what his title is.
The last couple years, I've actually enjoyed what I've seen from the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
Fast forward to next year's Super Bowl, I forgot where it is. In LA?
Is it LA or Vegas next year?
Might be fucking Vegas.
I think it's in Vegas next year.
Might be fucking Vegas. Basically, they went ahead and they pulled a wild card out and said, hey, y'all, there's this super megastar that is one of the biggest artists in the fucking world, and we're going to have him at halftime show. Can you guess his fucking name? Because a lot of you motherfuckers can't, and a lot of you motherfuckers don't know who this is.
I honestly have heard of the Bull, but I only know like one or two of his songs.
That's crazy.
I ain't even realize how big of a star this dude was
internationally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he is major, nigga.
Yeah, which
major.
is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
The artist we're talking about right now is a Latino artist named Bad fucking Bunny.
Bad Bunny, bro.
Bad Bunny. I found out about Bad Bunny. Shout out to Miss Soto, chef, homegirl. We ain't really peoples like that, but she put me on because we had the same taste as far as music. So she put me on like Lucky Day, Giveon, all these motherfuckers that are popping right now.
Word.
This is during COVID.
Oh, okay.
She put me on with that shit years ago.
Word.
She had me on Bad Bunny. I can listen. I'm like, damn, this music dope. But when I would watch the videos, I'm like, oh, these videos are nuts.
He's a little different from me.
He is super nuts.
Yeah.
Cut this off. I can listen to it. And she would start showing me shit. And I'm like, yo, he's kind of, damn, he's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And he's just starting to bubble and crack up now. And
well, here anyway.
Well, yeah. But overseas, like Bass was saying, he is the fucking one and
bro.
not the two.
Yeah.
Because he was named the halftime show, America
on the internet,
you know what I'm saying, is not really happy with this decision because Bad Bunny speaks no English.
They minds,
white folk
bro.
lost their mind
on the internet. Like it's listen, like I don't know what it is about people and their reactions to the halftime show selections, but y'all got to realize that, like, yes, football is an American sport. Yes, men watch football, but the halftime show ain't for y'all.
How about that, motherfuckers?
They're trying to get all the people to come in so they watch all the commercials and the advertisements, and they're trying to pull an international audience. So they're going to get the biggest names that they can pull in order to get the viewership up. Mm-hmm. It's not for you. Like, and the second part is, how many people was talking about, like, he don't speak English, he's not from America. Motherfucker, Puerto Rico is part of America.
Puerto Rico's in America.
It's a territory, bro. Like, yeah, he is an American artist.
You fucking
yeah, he speaks Spanish, but not everybody in fucking America speaks the same language. because it's a melting pot, and it's
part.
always been that way.
That
We
part.
have immigrants from all over the world that come to America that are citizens that don't speak English as their first language. Guess what? Enjoy the music. It's good. I don't need to understand it. I listen to Pearl Jam, and them motherfuckers don't speak. I mean, they speak English.
I'm about to say, nigga, they speak English.
Sometimes the words ain't the clearest or whatever, but I still enjoy them. Listen to Yellow Ledbetter on the freeway.
That's my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Pearl Jam
I don't know a motherfucking word of that song, but I listen to it
like a motherfucker,
and I like that song. It's good as shit, but I can't tell you what the words to it are. But that's okay. I don't care. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl halftime show because I want to see I want to get into the music. I don't really know his music like that, but from what I did hear of him, I enjoy it.
He hot.
So, and I mean, if you're the biggest artist in the world right now, you got to be doing something, right?
Yeah.
So clearly, they knew that they were getting the most bang for their buck when they put him on.
The craziest part to me was this decision fucked America with 3Ks up so much. Did you see Turning Point and
they're
what
having their own halftime show, bro?
Online. Faith, freedom, and I forgot what the fuck it was. Faith, freedom, and some shit. I'm just like,
that's what it is.
like nigga, yeah, fucking dick slapping
glizzies.
Session. What the fuck,
yo, bro? It's like the fact that they're trying to have they called it the All American halftime show. Firstly.
Who the fuck you gonna have on there? Fucking, I don't even know.
Kid Rock,
Bud Light,
Lee Greenwood, Toby Keith, and all these other motherfuckers that came out that said they love America and whatnot.
Did you see the Spanish rapper that's repping "Make America Again" and he has the videos where they're hanging people and shit like that?
No, bro,
it's
what?
nuts. I gotta send you that clip. Fucked me up.
Come on, man.
Fucked me up.
What's wrong with people?
Fuck me up.
I mean, that's some crazy shit you see on it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit's getting weird.
It's getting weird. It's been weird.
Getting weird.
It's getting weirder.
I don't give a fuck about, like you said, I don't give a fuck about how infuriated you are when it come down to it. Base nail the fucking nail on the fucking head.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is in America.
It's America.
How fucking dense do you have to be to not know that and realize that?
The fact that people don't know that is kind of, it's telling.
And the one thing I think me and Bass can agree on, and I think a lot of y'all agree on this, we have a lot of issues. We're divided more than ever in America, but the fucking commonality we all have, it's fucking food, music,
and football.
Sports.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you tell me. A racist dude from South Philly and a motherfucker from up where I live or where Chris live can go down to fucking Snyder Ave or Patterson Place, not what the fuck it is now, at fucking Lincoln Financial Center and high five and go Birds, dickhead, for 2 to 3 hours and there's no fucking issues.
Boys, bro.
No issues.
High five motherfuckers.
None.
Cheering, clapping, cheering on our boys to win games. And
Birds win. They come out of the fucking stadium. They go to Skinny Joe's to get a cheesesteak. Ain't no racist shit going on. It's just good cheesesteaks getting ate by everybody and they fucking mom. Here's one more part to tie it to the music. If Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmare comes the fuck on, I don't give a fuck if you white, black, Chinese. Here. You know what that song meant in 2017. You know what the fuck it is. It's amazing how fucking divided these people got. Instead of just saying, you know what? Let me see what's going on with this culture. Let me see what's up with this music.
Yeah, let me
taste what the fuck. Let me taste the fucking empanada. Yeah. Let me get some sofrito. Let me try something. Let me try to cook with this. Yeah. Like really, really immerse yourself. All right, from Puerto Rico. Let me jump into this.
Just learn the fact that Puerto Rico is part of America. Firstly, the fact, and who cares? Like, all right, my man speaks Spanish primarily. Mm-hmm. There's some English stuff. He speaks Spanglish, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I like what he did because he was on SNL a couple weeks ago. Okay. And he was a musical artist and he was there and he was giving a monologue and talking. Mm-hmm. And then he was speaking in Spanish and he was like, so anybody who didn't understand what I said, he was like, you have 4 months to learn Spanish.
Because I'm about to turn this motherfucker out.
And I was like, yo, that's a great attitude to have. Yeah. That's a chance for you to go on and use whatever, what is it, Rosetta Stone?
Duolingo for me.
Duolingo, and you can learn some phrases or whatever, and you can get down like the rest of everybody who's going to be listening to Bad Buddy kick it during the halftime.
Straight up. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. That halftime show, in my opinion, is probably going to be fucking lit.
It's going to be lit as fuck.
It's going to be lit.
Yo, you're going to be in there.
Shit.
Look.
Wepa, bitches.
Hey,
fuck we talk about.
Orale.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because there's going to be some Spanish honeys in there shaking their thing, doing some salsa dancing. I'm all for it.
I'm looking for the chica.
Let's go,
bro. There's
going
to be some things.
There's going to be some BBLs out here.
Things like a motherfucker.
I'm ready. I'm ready to experience it.
The reason why I brought that up was because the Super Bowl is, again, it's connected to the internet. We grew up in the era where the craziest thing that ever happened on the Super Bowl, let's see if you think, we didn't talk about this. The craziest thing that ever happened during the Super Bowl at a halftime show was, and with who?
It was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
My man.
Titties out.
Can you imagine where we were to where we are now? Her fucking, for you youngsters, go out and do the Google, put in Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, breast. It was, I think it was all staged.
It was staged. She had a little nipple. Yeah, she had like a shield on, a nipple shield.
At that time, that was, they could have put her on fucking trial for witchcraft and she would have got found guilty.
She did. Well, the whole thing is like they basically, they tried to cancel her. Yeah. Like they like, it wasn't like it was to the degree now. Like they were basically like, oh, she can never perform here again. And Justin Timberlake did this. And like everybody was so up in arms. Dude, it's a titty.
Can you imagine like that now? Dude, that's nothing.
That's nothing. That's like a Nicki Minaj video, like it's the beginning of.
It's a fucking rap video.
But like you had kids watch this. I'm like, there's grown men out here grabbing their balls up, spitting, cussing, saying fuck you. Like you hear it on the microphone. Like nobody ain't worried about no titty with a shield on it. Like come on.
Because the internet has brought us all together and has connected us, we have not only been desensitized.
Yeah, we have been a little bit.
It teeters on that where now, because everything's over sexualized, it's not even a thing.
You see, there's so much like nude, like my Facebook feed is one of the things right now. I watched like one video like a month ago, and now like my whole Facebook feed is just thirst trap, like chicks shaking their big old booties and wearing bikini tops and like walking around in all kinds of skimpy ass outfits. And I'm like, when like how the algorithm just hit it, bro. It like I like literally watched it one time and now I'm like
you cracked
I'm watching it all the time
for that booty. And it was like, bro, here's booty for you.
I was like, oh, that's cool. Let's watch this. And then all of a sudden it was like, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. I'm like missing out on posts from like my actual friends now
for the thirst traps.
Yeah, the thirst traps are coming up on my feed, and then I'll see something from like a friend of mine, like, oh, in passing, or somebody was like, yo, did you hear about so and so that did this? And I'm like, nah. I was like, it was all over the internet. Why wouldn't you see it? And I'm like, thirst traps.
Shit crazy. Shit is crazy.
Wild out here, man.
But it's the internet again. Once again, the internet. It just it ceases never to amaze. The internet is the greatest creation I think ever. Like when I really think about that shit, next to like the car and like fire.
Yeah.
Automobiles and fire.
It's a gift and a curse, man.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Like you can look up, like I was trying to find out, funny thing. We was driving to get some stuff for the project at the house, the tile project we're working on. So we're in the car and Karen just asked me a question. She was like, cause we were, tire pressure sensor was going off in the car. And she was like, I wonder what like the PSI of your blood pressure is. And I was like, you know, just like a random ass question. She was like, so I was like, all right, what's going on? I'm like, what is the equivalency of blood pressure to PSI?
That shit gave
and it literally came up. Like it's, and if you want to know, like most tire pressures in your car, it's like 30 PSI, 35 PSI.
You can read
your blood pressure, by the way, because it's like 120 over 80. So 120 equates to about 2.32 PSI, and 80 is about 1.5 PSI or 1.6 PSI or something.
See?
So that's the shit I learned today, straight up from the internet.
That we literally have the access to. You see, I'm about to go.
I would have had to like crack 6 books and did some equations and brought out the slide rule and some shit.
We grew up where the closest thing we had to Google was called Ask Fucking Jeeves. There was no Google for us.
And Jeeves ain't really know a whole lot.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to ask him a lot of questions and he might give you an answer.
I have an answer.
Yeah.
We have so much information in the palm of our fucking hands that people just don't get it. And that's my thing with the internet.
Like you can literally look up how to walk a block away. And people don't even do it.
You can't make that shit up.
No, you definitely
can't make that shit up.
That's
that burns
wild,
the fuck out.
I can only imagine.
But the Bad Bunny part, I implore any and everybody that if you have a half a ear for any type of creativeness, or as the youngins would say, a vibe, tap in with Bad Bunny. Shut the fuck up.
Check him out, man.
Find you a poppy store. Get you some rice and beans.
Some
chicharron. Yeah. What the all right, I'm like a dickhead. Is that like a milk? All right,
it's like a whole asshole. It's basically like
it's like leche.
It's like rice pudding like drink. Ooh. It's like sweet and cinnamony. It's delicious. Sometimes rum chata, they put rum in that shit. Doesn't make
why did Cardi B said her pussy tastes like horchata? And I was like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It definitely is.
Really?
Horchata tastes delicious.
You say my pussy tastes like horchata. I'm like, what the fuck? I look up to the drink. I'm like, all right.
Got some cinnamons in there?
I'm like, it might not be a bad thing.
You're like,
cinnamon toast coochie.
It's got some butter and some eggs, and I think I taste the eggs and cinnamon.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. She said that shit to fuck me up.
Horchata is delicious, man. Y'all should try some.
Might try that shit.
Yeah.
But if you get the time, I think this Super Bowl halftime show is going to be up there. Yeah. I still think the greatest halftime show to me, in my opinion, it's Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars.
You didn't like Prince?
I'm not a Prince. I'm a Michael Jackson guy,
bro. Prince halftime show.
You and the Joneses. Y'all love Prince.
Prince is my shit, bro. But the fact that my man played Purple Rain and it started fucking raining outside.
I remember that. Yeah, that is
classic, bro.
Yeah.
But the Bruno Mars joint, I think, is one of the
Bruno Mars.
That was one of the most fun.
I'm gonna keep it funky. Katy Perry joint was dope.
I don't really.
Katy Perry.
I don't remember hers like the. Oh, is that the one where she had the sharks and shit?
She had like sharks, the fire.
Yeah.
It was like all the.
Yeah,
it wasn't the songs. It was like the cinematography.
Yeah, the whole
shit.
like this, the whole act, like the what was the weekend? Did he do one?
That nigga was going through mazes and shit.
I was confused. I was
confused. With
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but
Katy Perry like jumped off of some shit.
Yeah, she was like
hella dog. It was
wasn't she like in the air on like some suspended shit?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Rihanna did.
It was
too.
like okay, this is pretty fucking cool. But
I mean, like, the spectacle of that shit, that's why I watch it.
That's why you
like
watch.
The musical artists, you don't really, like if you really like them, then cool. But like the spectacle is what you go for.
And then and another thing for the Super Bowl is the commercials and all that shit coming out in the movies.
Exactly.
That's really what the fuck is.
Exactly. That's what it's about. Making money, dude. It's about watching a game that you might or might not want to watch, and it's about making money for the NFL. That's
based
all.
Off where you are. But yeah, it's happened with Bad Bunny. Salute to Bad Bunny, man. I know you're gonna put on a dope ass fucking show. It's big for the culture.
It's big, yeah. That's
big
true.
for the fucking culture, man.
Big ups to our brown cousins.
Out there. That's just gonna be big for that.
Facts. That's
what I'm saying.
Up,
we here with y'all. We here. And
we had the blackest Super Bowl ever, halftime show ever last year.
That's up there too.
Yeah,
that's up there.
That was dope.
That's up there with Samuel Jackson.
People was hating on that shit too.
That's up there. The Dre, Snoop, John.
That was cool.
Top 5. Those are my top 5 Super Bowl appearances.
Hell yeah, I'm feeling it, man. But let them hate, man. Let them hate. It's gonna be dope.
Last topic.
Yeah.
Try not to be long-winded on this.
All right, man. It's going to be hard, but
all right. So we have a sample size. As you guys know, you can probably see who I rep. You see who he reps.
Philadelphia
right? Eagles fans. We Birds fans.
Birds, go Birds.
And I'm gonna preface everything too. Big head. Right now is the greatest time to be a fucking Philadelphia Eagles fan. This is the greatest era of Philadelphia Eagles.
Hands down.
History, period.
Hands down.
Just with the winning, the culture, everything. It's a great time. However, a lot of you motherfuckers are being real critical of the Eagles, and rightfully so, but y'all don't understand how bad we had it. Or motherfuckers, if you're 35 and older, we all know the suffering and the pain we went through. Y'all have no fucking clue. If you don't know who Rodney Peete is, if you don't know who Tim Hawk is, if you don't know who Kurt Gouveia is,
Bobby Hoying,
you don't know who
Brad
that is,
Gables,
you can't talk to us.
McCoy and Ty Detmer,
who's the built thing, you can't talk to us.
Rich Kotite,
oh Lord,
Ray Rhodes. I can give you names on names. George
Hegeman,
fucking Mike Mamula,
Boston College.
Yo.
They don't know our fucking.
They don't know. So yeah, dog.
It's the 2025 season. Right now, the Eagles are sitting at 4-2.
4-2. It's not a bad record.
Sample size. We've been talking. I've had my critiques since game 1.
Yes,
had my fucking critiques. I'm going to be consistent with it. However, I have a different critique now. A way different fucking critique.
Oh, really? You switched it up.
Critique. He's still there. Oh, he's just not at the top of the fucking, he's not at the top of the molehill anymore.
Oh, who is?
He's probably if I got 5 issues, you want to start? You want me to start? Mine?
Go ahead. You tell me what's up and I'll react to it.
Because I want to keep this, I'm also giving prediction too, because we're playing the Vikings next.
Yeah, that's right.
So since week 1, me and Bass would be on the phone, I'll be at work, whatever, and watching the football games. I have an issue with Kevin Patullo, and I've been saying this shit since week 1. Before this was the hot button topic, I was yelling on my phone like, this guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Get him the fuck out of here.
100%. I agree.
There's also been the critique that people are saying that we're predictable. And 100%. I said that.
Yes.
I'm not going to recant my statement about us and being predictable because there's a correlation to the predictability.
Okay.
However, I've reset my critiques. My major concerns and critiques. There you go. Mm-hmm. Major concern right now, me and you both can agree on this. The offensive line is not doing what the fuck it's supposed to do.
It's not good.
The depth We're not athletic. We're not doing what we're supposed to do. We're not being physical. So that's going to impede what we were doing last year and the effectiveness and at the rate. Because people can say predictability, but last year, everybody knew we were going to run the fucking ball, and it's nothing you can fucking do. Yeah. And that's the great thing about football. If you execute, I don't give a fuck what you call. If we put hat on hat and the holes where it's supposed to go, my running back makes this read, I don't give a fuck if you got 10 Lawrence Tails out there. If we execute, go into the house. It's a fucking house call. Yeah. Chalk that shit up. But that's the offensive line. My second level of critique goes to Howie Roseman. Oh, I'm back on my fucking Howie shit. Back on it. My reasoning for the Howie Roseman critique is that he thought that the depth on this roster would be good enough to sustain us through a season. He thought that the pass rush and the guys that he picked off of rosters and gave 1-year deals or 2-year deals to would be impactful. That's no. Not good enough for me. These guys would not play anywhere else. It's not. If you can make the NFL, you are the shit. But for where we are and what we have going on, it's not good enough. So it's Howie Roseman, offensive line, and then number 3. My number 3 critique, and I'm not off of him. QB1 is still my fucking guy.
Bro.
Let me.
No, I know. I'm gonna give it to you.
QB1 is my issue. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna give you 5 fucking reasons. I don't like doing this.
All right.
So the reason why we are so inconsistent in this, that, and the third with him, with our offense, Jalen Hurts has an issue running plays out of center. He has an issue from under fucking center. Here's the reason why it matters. The reason why it matters is because when you run plays from under center, you set up the play action, bootlegs, timing routes. If you don't do that, defenses can figure this shit out, which comes into the predictability. Not so much of where I was critiquing saying the route trees, the scheme guys open. That's a part of it. But I didn't notice from 2023 till now, in 2023 under center, he had 1 completion. Do you know that? In 2023, he had 1 completion.
From under center?
From under center, 1. This year, through 6 weeks, 2025, he has 4 completions. None have gone over 4 yards down the field. That's non-existent production. So basically what it means is that if he lines up under center, it's either going to be a tush push or it's a carry. So the defense doesn't respect anything. If he lines up under fucking center, eat shit. We know it's either going to be Saquon left, Saquon right, or the tush push.
Okay.
Now, this is, again, I fuck with Jalen Hurts. That's my fucking guy. But in this era of football, you have to be able to throw the ball from all facets, whether it's a 3, 5, 7-step, 10-step drop. You have to be able to do that. He doesn't do that. Check this out. Dak Prescott, and not fuck the Cowboys. It's always fuck Dallas. But Dak Prescott, through these fucking 6 weeks, he has 29 completions from under center. Baker Mayfield is 18. Cam Ward has 8, and he's a fucking rookie. That's what it is. Here's another thing. Everybody says the issues are OC, this and the third. That lends to it, but the OCs understand that he has problems under center, which is why he's running out of the RPO. I understand what the RPO is supposed to do. I get it, but that lends to the predictability. He still can't make the play from under center. The issue is when he struggles, it's his footwork from dropbacks, his pre-post processing. He's not comfortable reacting in shotgun out of structure, not a rhythm thrower. And that's kind of the issue with the talent we have. The talent that we have, you have to have the timing to get those guys there, which is why we're running the slants. We're running dig routes because they're timing routes. If he's always in the shotgun and not coming from center, that's the issue. Now, I think if anybody can do it, it'll be Jalen Hurts that will he'll make the proper adjustments to get these things done. But that's my major critique. Kevin Patullo falls at 4. And in the defense, but that falls with Howie Roseman. I'm not concerned. I'm not panicking. I'm just a little concerned because if I can sit down and look this stuff up, I can only imagine what we both said. I can only imagine what a defensive coordinator is seeing. We're playing the Vikings. I got a bad feeling that if Carson Wentz plays this game, this is a revenge game for fucking Carson Wentz. I think there's not going to be a blowout like we had with the. I don't even want to get in like too long with the whatchamacallits, but watching those 6 games that we've seen, the Philadelphia Eagles, if things don't go our way or a kick doesn't get blocked not once but twice, there's a good chance that the Eagles would be 2-4 or 1-5. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm not panicking. I'm just concerned. However, I need to see Nick Sirianni actually be the coach that we think he can be. I think if he can turn this around, this can be the greatest feat he can accomplish as a coach. Not worried about Nick Fangio. That depth and all the roster spots that falls on Howie Roseman. Vic can do whatever he wants to do. He can scheme. The fact that he's blitzing so much goes to show you that we don't have the depth where it is because he's not a blitzer. He literally is, we're going to get to you through pass rush, and I'm going to scheme the fuck out of you. My last 2 points with that are I think that the Jahad Campbell part with him putting him on edge, I actually think that that's going to be a determining factor of the defense. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize that he was actually a 4-star pass rusher going into college. I thought he played linebacker the whole time. He's so fucking athletic and so adaptable, they put him at linebacker. So now, this is a super duper crazy comparison, but I think that we have an X-factor player like a Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was a linebacker in college. Dallas said, look, stand him up, rush the quarterback. I don't give a fuck what else you do. Jahad Campbell is a fucking pup who can gain 10 or 15 pounds. You put him on the fucking edge with Nolan Smith. I actually like what we can do. I just don't trust Nakobe Dean coming back. I don't trust Nakobe Dean. Not from a playmaker standpoint, but a durability standpoint.
Okay.
Every year with him, he gets fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Those are my main critiques. Again, concerned, but not panicked. I got a weird feeling if Vikings 24, Eagles 17, 18, a 31-24 game, something like that. But if Carson Wentz gets to go because he's hurt, I have a weird feeling this is his Super Bowl.
Okay.
And this is his big fuck you guys. Y'all fucked up. That's where I'm at with the Eagles.
All right.
Let me know what y'all think. AJ Brown, whole other question. If you want to tackle that after this, but
yeah.
What you got?
I'm going to say that your concerns are somewhat shared by me, but not all of them. Mm-hmm. Number one, definitely Kevin Patullo is our biggest issue on offense, I think, personally.
Yeah, you're getting there now, which is funny.
Well, yeah, I was like, all right, it's going to take him a little bit to kind of like acclimate to calling plays and do whatever. Mm-hmm. But now over the 6-week sample size that I've seen, and then watching like Brian Baldinger online diagnosing what he likes to do in certain route running situations. You were talking about Jalen Hurts not being able to complete intermediate passes or being able to complete passes from under center.
He can do it.
It's not. He can do it because he did it. We don't have to run it from under center, but he were throwing slant routes and dig routes and stuff all year with Kellen Moore last year, and he was fine doing that.
But we ran the ball.
But the thing is, we don't have any intermediate routes in our playbook that I've seen that we've run. Every time we pass, we're either coming from a trips left and one receiver where we'll run motion and then we have 2x2. You'll send 2 receivers for 7-yard in cut routes and then 2 go balls. Yep. And that's all we do. Like I just saw a route tree that they had from a game it was Devontae Smith's route tree, and all you saw was 7-yard curls and go balls down the side. There were no slant routes to the middle of the field like he was running last year. He would cut in and go across the middle. There's no slant routes or any intermediate routes to Dallas Goedert as a tight end. Like he's usually like an outlet or check down. And then he'll check down to Saquon in the flat, and then he'll let him go. So that we don't have any like planned middle of the field pass plays right now in our playbook, which is a problem. Which goes to, all right, if you don't respect that we're going to have pass plays to the middle of the field, what's the defense going to do? They're going to crowd the box. Our offensive line is hurt, and then they're just going to go down and crash. We're not being creative with our run game like we were last year. We haven't used very many RPOs at all. We haven't run Saquon to any like off tackle to the outside on left or right. Every time you see it, you'll see one of the receivers cut across the formation in motion, and then Jalen Hurts is either in the pistol or the shotgun. They'll pass to Saquon, hand off to Saquon, and he'll go right in the heart of the offensive line, trying to cut through a hole. You'll see him bounce around, maybe run into the back of one of our offensive line players, or you'll see a defender come into the backfield and cut down the line behind and just cut him down, and he doesn't get any gain or very short gains. So that's the problem. I think the offensive line being hurt because Lane Johnson has been hurt. He hasn't been playing up to his potential. Landon Dickerson's been hurt for weeks. He came off meniscus surgery. He shouldn't even started.
He shouldn't have been playing.
They should have rested him at least until this week. Yeah, so he came back too soon. And also, I think the fact that we're coming off a Super Bowl, had a shorter offseason, less recovery time for those bigger dudes. They're slower now. They're more prone to injury, which is why they're lagging and nagging injuries, and they're not coming back as quick or rebounding. Also, losing Mekhi Becton, which everybody is saying is a Howie Roseman problem. Howie offered him a deal. He won a Super Bowl here. He went and chased the bag. Isaiah Rodgers, we're having a problem at cornerback too on defense. Isaiah Rodgers, we offered him a deal. You could have stayed here. He wanted to go chase a bag and start. I'm not blaming him. But we figured that those guys who are here now were going to step up, and they didn't. That's not a Howie Roseman problem. That's the guy not producing on the field and executing problem. Adoree Jackson's a decent quarterback. He was okay in New York. He came here. He wasn't bad. He wasn't like he was here. He was serviceable.
He's ass.
Kaylee Ringo, everybody thought he was good. He was good at Georgia. He came here. He hasn't. I thought he was going to take a step up this year. He has not. The defensive injuries. We lost, our starting cornerback in Q last week. So your best defensive player in Jalen Carter hasn't played. He's dealing with a shoulder injury. So he's not the same guy.
Got a story for you about
that. Well, I know you was talking about it. So like injuries are it, but the thing is all right, we're 4-2. We're 4-2 despite coaching. We're 4-2 despite play calling. We're 4-2 because of the talent on this squad. If we had an offensive coordinator who was worth his salt at all and was like just an iota of creativity. You saw it in the game against Tampa Bay in the beginning. We were running quick screen passes, throwing their defense off. We ran the ball up and down the field, scored 17 points in the first half? Bro, and then we took the foot off the gas. We stopped doing that, and then they started doing, crazy predictable pass plays, stopped running the ball because they abandoned the run this season. We haven't, because it hasn't been as effective. We haven't run the ball as much, and that's not letting us, utilize the full playbook. So if you're, predictable on offense with your runs and you're predictable on offense with your passes, you're not making the defense think. They're just sitting around doing the same thing that they're doing. We're not being creative to change it up.
That's no respect.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, we changed it up. We let Jalen be Jalen in the second half of that Rams game, and you saw what happened. He aired it out. He was throwing, different balls. Like we had a little bit of different vibe to the offensive flow because he audibled out some of the stuff that was coming from the sideline, and they went up and came back from a 18 point deficit and won that game. Yes, that had to, special teams had 2 kicks blocked or whatever, but he went down the field and scored to tie and take the lead before the block kicks. So, we have that potential to be that offense. Saquon against the Giants last week, his first 2 runs were 14 and 17 yards. He had 30 yards on his first 2 runs, and then we stopped running the ball because they were like, oh, we have to do this, and they just stopped doing things that were effective. That's not good play calling. That's not good offensive scheming from a standpoint of okay, we can have certain plays in the playbook, but you have to have the mind and wherewithal as an offensive coordinator to be creative with when you call the certain plays. And we're calling the same plays in the same down and distance in the same scenarios in every single game we've played this year. And you sent that video of Brian Baldinger breaking down the pass plays. I sent you a video of Emmanuel Acho breaking down our run plays. We run first and second down 10 yards or more all the time, first and second down. We never do third down. And it's the same fucking set every single time. We run a receiver in motion, hand the ball off to Saquon out the pistol, into the heart of the defense. First and second down, 10 yards or more, every single time.
We did that last year.
But the offensive line was hitting holes, but we were also running RPO plays to make them respect because we had, design quarterback runs that they had to pay attention to. We're not doing that as much this year. So there's a lot of things and a lot of factors that go into it. Secondly, Howie Roseman, I get why people are concerned and pissed that he let guys go and he's not doing things, but you got to think about he's setting up for the future because we got to pay Jalen Carter. So you can't pay all these guys big money. He restructured Zach Bond to get him here for a long time. He restructured Dallas Goedert so he wouldn't walk, so he had a decent tight end. You had to let Mekhi Becton and Darius Slay go and Isaiah Rodgers go so you could free up cap space so you can sign Jalen Carter to a big deal when his time comes up next year, so you can re-sign Jordan Davis to a bigger contract when his time comes up, so you can go out and, we got compiled. How many draft picks do we have in the next 2 years? 20?
Yeah.
So he can use those to go out and hit free agency and get big players. Like I'm hearing rumblings that they're trying to pick up Trey Hendrickson. I don't know if he played tonight or not, but there's Kayvon Thibodeau from the Giants, they're thinking about going after. He's another pass rusher option. There's
Bradley
a dude,
Chubb from the Dolphins.
Exactly. So there's a bunch of different players that are out there that are potentially available to grab, and he's thinking about that long term. Like, he figured we would be good enough to get by with the way Vic Fangio schemes the defense and the way that we have players who have enough talent to get over. We don't have exactly the right pieces, but I think he's going to make a move at some point to give us a little bit more stability on that defensive line. We're going to get Nolan Smith back eventually. I think when Nakobe Dean gets back healthy, they're going to put him at linebacker. They're going to move Jahai Campbell down to the line. They're going to make him primarily a pass rusher, and I think you'll see the defensive pass rush get better. Jalen Carter's shoulder injury is going to get better. He's going to be more of a player that we've seen and you're used to seeing. Jordan Davis has been having a hell of a season this year, but he's not getting enough praise. You know, Zach Bowen, he had probably arguably his worst game as an Eagle against the Giants on Thursday night last week. But you can never take away from a Thursday night game. Those are always fluke games.
NFC East Division game.
And you had two rookies that they have no film on, that they couldn't get any tendencies or whatever, and we just played like garbage. So that game is out. So, like, I have concerns, like you said, but I think if we have better, what's the word I'm trying to look for? We need to be more creative in our offensive philosophy. I think if we did a little bit more creative stuff, ran a little bit more RPO plays, utilized the screen game a little bit better, I think that would open up more for the run game. I think that would open up more for something like we have to throw some kind of intermediate routes into the route tree to get those guys in the middle of the field, because if they're going to crowd the line, that's an easy little 5-yard, 10-yard pass over the middle to Dallas Goedert or Smitty or Dotson or whoever. And then, let those guys utilize their yak, abilities, because that's what AJ was doing last year. He would run a slant, you'd give it to him slant in the middle of the field, and then he would run up, or, he'd go to go ball. You had Smitty running slants all the time last year, quick slants for 7-8 yards on first down. We haven't done any of that this year. So it's like, why not? Why are we not doing those things? And I think it's because our play caller is limited, and we're running, honestly, I think we're running Nick Sirianni's playbook, because this shit looks exactly like it did in 2023. And that's when we promoted another guy from within who was Nick Sirianni's boy, who had, knowledge of Jalen Hurts or whatever. And we looked pretty much the same then. And we won 11 games that year. It was just that the defense couldn't hold up at the end of the season, and we ended up losing 5 straight. So that's where I'm at with it. This weekend's game, the Vikings game, they're playing in Minnesota. Carson Wentz, he's all right. I don't think he's going to have a good game. I think we know how he plays. Their running game isn't the greatest. Their defense is one of the worst against the runs. So if we don't run the ball this game, then we're definitely in trouble. Because if you can't run the ball against a defense who can't defend against the run, and you don't at least try and stick with it, if we abandon it early like we have the last 6 weeks, and we go up and we score 17 points and then stop doing things that are effective, then we're definitely not winning that game. But I feel like these guys have been in hearing it from the media for the last 2 weeks with the 2 losses in a row. They got people now talking about, we need to bench Jalen Hurts and start Tanner McKee.
Who's saying that?
Howard Eskin, bro. He's like, the best quarterback on the Eagles isn't even starting right now. And I'm like,
you said that fucking old.
Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. But there are people in here, like Eagles fans, that are like, yeah, we should sit Jalen and put Tanner McKee because he's this and that and the third. And I'm like, he's not mobile. And if we're not hitting guys, if Jalen's not hitting guys that are wide open, and we're, not utilizing creative route trees and route combinations, what makes you think Tanner McKee is going to be more effective in that offense if we have no run game too? Like, just stop the madness. We have a Super Bowl MVP in the backfield, and everybody's sitting here acting like, oh, he can't read defenses and he can't do. He's proven to you that he can do that. Everybody wants to talk. This is another internet thing. I've been arguing with people all week about how Jalen Hurts isn't this, and he hasn't completed any passes over, this, or he's thrown 30 times a game and they've lost when he throws more than this. And it's like, any quarterback who throws more than 30 times a game, if they don't have a running game and defense, loses a game. It's not just limited to him. Everybody was like, oh, can Jalen Hurts, lead his team to a Super Bowl? He lost 2 games in a row. Josh Allen lost 2 games in a row. Josh Allen has thrown 4 interceptions in 2 weeks. Jalen Hurts has thrown 1 interception in 300 passes. And they're dogging Jalen like he can't make reads. And they're like, Josh Allen is great. And it's like, why the hell does he get a pass, but Jalen Hurts gets dogged for playing exactly? He had better numbers than Josh Allen has in the past 4 weeks. But you don't hear anything about Josh Allen and how he can't read defenses or he can't compete under pressure or they need to sit him down and start the backup. We only ever hear that about Jalen Hurts.
My eyes are starting to look at Jalen with a little more. Still my guy. You know, I'm not going to get too long-winded on that, but my focals are on Jalen more now.
I just think he's in more of a spotlight. He's a leadership, and people I think are being way too overly critical of my man, which is my opinion.
Once you sign that contract, brother.
Yeah, I know, but he brought us a Super Bowl, man. He's the first quarterback that we drafted here to start that has brought us a Lombardi trophy. We drafted Nick Foles, but he was a backup. We drafted Carson Wentz, and he got us most of the way there, but he got hurt.
I think differently with last year's Super Bowl, but that's another. I think way differently. That Super Bowl came because a lot of things work for us that don't normally work.
I'm saying the defense was great last year. We had, Zach Bourne came out of nowhere.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon came out of
Saquon Barkley.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but we made it to a Super Bowl without Saquon, and Jalen Hurts played just as well in 2022 as he did last year. So what's changed? 2022, we had Shane Steichen. Great offense, made it to a Super Bowl.
With Indiana.
2023, Brian Johnson. We won 11 games, but we couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs. 2024, we get Kellen Moore. Offense was humming, went to a Super Bowl. They were sitting Jalen Hurts in the fourth quarter of like 6 games that season. Now we have a guy we promoted from within, and the offense looks inept. So if the quarterback can go with one offensive coordinator and look like a world beater and then have the exact same personnel, but the only thing that changed is the play caller and they look bad, it ain't the quarterback.
Well, this is the good thing with sports and what we talking. Sample sizes, Yeah. Again, not panicking, just a little concerned.
We're sitting at 4-2. We still got the division well in hand.
I got 2 more joints for you. One part is through these weeks, Eagles have 41 negative offensive plays.
Yep.
They have 25 negative defensive plays. So that basically means that it's not anything on the positive. If you're in a negative overall as a team, you're not going to win football games.
Bad.
And that's something they got to figure out.
That's a bad job.
My man Albie Street hit me up and asked about the A.J. Brown thing. I'm going to try not to be too long because we're getting close to that time.
Right.
The A.J. Brown thing for me falls still under the same thing with like Elaine Johnson and all these guys. I think that A.J. Brown is a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL.
Top 1, bro.
I'd take Jamar Chase over him. It's only one other. I'd take Jamar over him. But that, again, just
opinions.
subjective.
Yeah, I get it.
I think that the reason why we're having an outburst or why we're seeing A.J. Brown or the topic that's coming with A.J. Brown is that he wants to be the best. And he understands that if he's involved, we're going to win. Then also from a business standpoint, I have one more big contract left. If I'm not producing on the field to get these results, like we said,
that money's
chasing that bag.
Yeah.
That bag ain't going to be there for him. So I need you guys to use me to where my production goes up. I can contribute to winning the game. And then by any means, if this relationship sours and I have to leave, I can still go do something to provide for my family.
Yeah.
So I can understand the A.J. Brown frustration. But again, I'm trying not to give him too many bars, but he's got to figure something out. There's too much talent on this offense.
Way too much talent for us.
Too much talent to look like we have a high school offense.
To look like they don't know what they're doing half the time. Like, how can you go from being one of the top scoring offense? And I mean, like, they're still, I think they're like 8th in points scored in the league right now.
I think we're like, we're in top 10.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, we're like in the low 20s, 25 to 30.
Like passing yards,
it's
the
not
defense, total offense, we're like lowest in the league.
It's not good.
But that's because we have so much fucking talent on this team that like we could click, it only takes one game where they can be like, all right, this is what we need to do. Is what they did last year. They went 2-2 and like weren't doing what they needed to do and they figured it out. And then they were like, all right, this is what we're going to do. You know what you need to do now. You just need to get more creative and execute. And hopefully that happens.
2 hot takes or 1 hot take for you with the Eagles I know it's a lot of football left.
Yeah.
But I'm not re-signing Jalen Carter.
Really?
No, I'm not re-signing Jalen Carter. If I have a chance to move Jalen Carter and get more picks, I'm moving Jalen Carter now.
Okay.
Now, it's just something inside my ribs and my balls. If I got to give money to anybody on the interior line, I'm gonna get the money to Jordan Davis.
Okay.
I'm just that right now. Jalen Carter hasn't looked half of what he looked last year. I get he's injured, but I don't want to overpay someone. I don't want to overpay, and I don't want to get caught up. We talked about with the Phillies. I don't want to get caught up overpaying the wrong guys.
Okay.
I want the guys that are consistent. I want the guys that are impacting the game, and again, being consistent. And if you had to look at the two between Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, I hate to say it, the more talented player is Jalen Carter, the more impactful player is Jalen Carter, but the most consistent person that comes in every year, they keep the main thing, and you can see it. It's Jordan Davis.
Bro, I'm gonna say this. That tandem, you can't break it up. And I think the reason why Jordan Davis is so effective is because Jalen Carter commands double and triple teams basically anytime he's on the field.
But
if you watch plays,
young guy, if you can draft two or three,
if you can draft, but that you're gonna like lose out
books and keep your books under.
Yeah, I get that, but I think, and Jalen Carter has a problem with maturity, and I think that's a big deal. If he can figure it out from that aspect. Like, if you watch that dude play,
I watched him.
I know you watch him. Like, that guy, he's in the backfield literally every play. He gets held every play. Like, he damn near, gets mugged. Face masks all up around his neck and whatever, pulling him, grabbing his jersey. Like, they are mugging that dude all the time, and he still disrupts opposing offenses. Which, you get that in there, and then you get a guy like Jahad Campbell some more reps, and you get Nolan Smith back. I think we're going to see a little bit more production, but I don't know if I want to lose out on a generational defensive, tackle like that.
Would you rather, my last question for you, would you rather re-sign those two dudes to big contracts, or would you rather trade one, acquire more assets, control your books, and re-sign Cooper DeJean, Quinyon Mitchell, and a Jahad Campbell? Or do you give the bag to those two and you have to lose two players?
I think you get the bag to one of them. So we're either going to re-sign Jalen Carter. Whether we re-sign Jordan Davis or not remains to be seen. Okay. I think Jordan Davis is more of the type of dude who would take a restructured deal to stay here because he's effective here and he likes playing alongside his homie from the college that he went to. But if I was a GM, I'd pay Jalen Carter just because of the way that Jalen Carter disrupts opposing offenses. I would go out and try and draft somebody to replace on that interior D-line somebody else that you can pay a rookie deal to that might be better than Jalen or Jordan Davis.
But that draft logic gets a little flawed because we're winning.
Yeah.
So when you're drafting lower.
But the thing is picks. That's true. That's true. And then that's when you have to utilize picks to maybe go out and get a guy in free agency.
This is why I'm saying I hate to say it. You got to trade one of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Jalen because that's a little. I got to trade one of y'all to get some shit back from a bad team.
Right.
I got to send you to a bad team to get higher draft picks where I can get impactful players.
That's true.
If you look at, and I'm being long with it, and I'm not trying to do that, but if you look at what the Patriots did, the Patriots traded Richard Seymour after they won a Super Bowl. Everybody knew that Richard Seymour was the baddest motherfucker, but you know what he did? I love you. We got to do this. They sent him to the Raiders and got a fuckload of picks for him.
That's true.
And that kept that dynasty moving and afloat, and they re-signed more players.
Okay.
So for me, my logic is you have a blueprint. One of those guys is going to fetch you at least two or three. Damn, fetch. That's nuts. Yeah. One of those guys is going to get you at least 2 or 3 picks from a bad team. And that's where long term, not 2 years, but 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Where, because the way it's looking with us, every 3 years we go on a run. It's every 2 or 3 years, all right, we loading up. We're going for bear. Those 2 years in between, we got to get the talent, get these guys, they buy in. All right, now we're locked and loaded.
Yeah.
you're giving out too much money, and that's the one thing I'm not worried about. Wow, he'll figure something, but I don't want to get caught up like the Phillies where we're paying the wrong people the amount of money.
I feel you.
Overpaying everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's too many young motherfuckers that we have that have to get paid at integral positions.
That's true.
That's the scary part.
And that's, I think that's one of the things, and I'm going to try and keep it brief too, that Howie has shown that he can do is he can figure out ways to keep talent on the team, restructuring guys' deals, making, like offsetting money for however contracts are structured, like not paying guys, but later down the line so that he can offload if he wants to and do stuff like that. And he still has the ability to make trades and get picks, even with guys, not getting, commanding like top, draft picks all the time. Like he gets conditional picks for people, and we've hit in pretty much every round. So there's talent out there. Just because like the Bull, I don't know what his name is. He was a wide receiver. I don't know why he's not playing right now.
What, Johnny Mitchell?
No. It's he was in the preseason this year. He was undrafted cat.
Okay.
I can't remember what his name was, but
that's the reason why he can't go on the field then.
Well, no, I mean he made the squad.
We can't go to the field. I said there's a reason why.
I think he's hurt. That's why.
That could be if he's halfway decent, you get on the field.
Yeah, but he has the ability to find those diamonds in the rough, and I think we'll be able to. It's just that hitting on guys like Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis and Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean all at once, and then signing a guy who was like a nobody and getting like a fucking dog in Zach Bowen. And then
which is still nuts.
Nakobe Dean coming in. He played real well last year before he got hurt. So yeah, but the best ability is availability. So it's hard to say, man.
And I'm not as, again, like I said, not panicked, just a little concerned with the Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm not optimistic. I'm curbing my
enthusiasm.
Black Larry David shit.
Yeah.
I'm curbing my shit with the Eagles.
That's all right, man. And that's
week
the thing.
In, week out.
That's the one thing too. I think we have to kind of temper our expectations because, dynasties like the Patriots and the Chiefs don't come along. And the fact that we got a Super Bowl and everybody just expects us to go back like it's nothing. Winning is hard in the NFL. Repeating is even harder. So because everybody's gunning for you, and it goes to show people are gunning for us. So they're going to give us their A+ games. And it's going to be a lot harder for us to do this year what we accomplished last year. But we also have to savor the fact that we just won a Super Bowl last year and people are still like, this team sucks. And I'm like, what are we doing right now, man? Yeah. You don't ever hear Chiefs fans being like, oh, we lost 10 games or, 2 games in a row. This team sucks. They're like, nah, man, we're the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We're going to pull it out because we're the Chiefs. But Philly fans don't do that. So y'all need to get your shit together. All you older fans, we've been through it. We're just negative because we're used to it.
We bolster things. We're still riding.
Yeah.
Because we've seen it.
We've seen the
young niggas, y'all don't know. Just be quiet. This is what makes you a fucking Eagles fan. What's going on right now.
Celebrate the fact that these niggas is good.
Yeah. Consistently
good.
Fucking good.
Because we were not consistently good for a long time. And I remember them lean years like they was yesterday.
I do not know about that. Last one with the Eagles. Me and this man are old enough to remember that the Eagles were so bad that if the Eagles did not sell out fucking Veterans Stadium, the game would get blacked out.
You couldn't watch it locally.
And you had to listen to the Eagles game on the fucking radio.
Merrill Reese.
That's why Merrill Reese is so beloved in Philadelphia, because if you didn't see it, you listened to Merrill and Mike and you felt like you were at the fucking vet.
And that's, yeah, man, nobody's used to that because them dudes sell out every game nowadays.
That's
so...
That's wild. Fucking nuts. They sell out every game.
How far we have come.
Yep, in a lifetime. Within 30 to 40 years, we've seen that.
Bro, it's crazy. Not even, 30 years.
Yeah, 30, 40 years.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
thankfully, fortunes have changed.
Like a motherfucking hope that they continue to go the route that we
Hey, man, sky's the limit, baby. I'm still hopeful. Like you said, I'm concerned, but I'm not panicked. I'm just going to let the season ride, even if we don't make it to the playoffs or do whatever and it's a bad down
year. You already putting juju on it.
Saying, I'm going to be content with seeing 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime. I never thought I was going to get one.
Not that one, yeah.
So, yeah. And I understand, winning is hard and coming off a Super Bowl win is hard. And these Bulls, we got talent. And it's just a matter of going out here and do what we got to do. That's all. Go Birds, baby.
Go Birds. Anything else? Anything good?
I think that's it, man. I think we go for the day.
Hey, man, y'all know what the fuck this is. Consistency is key and keys open doors.
Yes, sir.
I go by the name of Clifford Sykes, a.k.a. the Uptown Supervillain, a.k.a. Cousin Cliff, talking shit, and I'm tapping out.
This your boy Bass. How low can you go? Death Row. What a brother know. Jones.
Check us out on social media,
Yes,
TikTok, Instagram, Are You Lost Podcast. The emails, areyoulostpodcast@gmail.com. Comments, questions, anything y'all need, hit us up. Yo, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your side bitch, tell your nigga, anybody. Let them know what the fuck we doing and ask them if they want to get lost with us because we looking for more motherfuckers to get lost.
That's right, boys. Join the campsite, y'all.
See what I'm
Come get
saying?
lost with us. Live outside society's tent, baby.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Man, boss pants.
I'll let y'all. Y'all be good.
See you next time.
Peace.